Today's video is going to be a good one because if you are brand new, we bought this thing from auction for $2,000. We have a full build series out of us, doing quite a bit of work to it. But recently, we just installed an El Chapo cam, and today is the day that we get this thing tuned. So in our last week's video, we finished up with the entire cam install, and we tried to get those first startups, but with the MDS and the VVT being deleted now, the car just doesn't know what to do. It did not want to start. And so today is hopefully the day that this thing is fully drivable. This thing is turning out awesome. We still have so much work left to do with this. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. So we still have to install the full Trackhawk body kit, wrap it, do some interior work, do some more exhaust work. We got some RGB headlights. These things are insane. So many different modes. And it's such a cool car. This is an overland trim. So it does come packed with quite a few features. It's got the air suspension, a giant sunroof that goes clear back there, heated and ventilated seats. So, to begin with, it's an awesome car. But by the time we are done with this thing, it's gonna be a total one of one, and it's probably gonna be the meanest overland out there. And what's cool is one of you will take this thing home. So this is our build-in giveaway number 5. So you can actually get entered to win this car over on our website, AtlanticBeachCustoms.com. We've already had 4 previous winners take home 4 of our custom cars. Every $5 you spend will earn you 1 entry into the Jeep. And as a bonus for the duration of the Charger giveaway, every $5 you spend earns you 2 entries. 1 into the Jeep and 1 into the Charger. All right, so without further ado, let's go get into today's video and let's try to get this thing out on the road. All right, so we got our tuner Cena here. Huge shout out to Cena. So it's LS swapped?
Yeah. We'll pop the hood.
Holy cow, cool story. This is actually the Challenger that the Hellcat blower came off of for the blue Charger. Wow. Man. How long did it take you to do this?
I actually swapped it in a week. One was a 4.8. I swapped it in a week.
Really?
Yeah. It was a rough sketch.
How rough was the swap?
Not too bad with a motor plate. So you do a motor plate, you just weld on your ears to the frame and then put it all together. Then the actual mount for the 8 HP works for the TS Warner.
Really?
Just got to drill out the hole a little bigger.
This is insane. I've never seen an LS swapped Hellcat Challenger.
There's one that I know of in California.
Okay.
I've been 880s with it. That guy's been in 10s. So he's stock Hellcat power. I'm like, why would you do that?
What made you decide to ultimately LS swap it?
Trans let go. The ear came off. Took the ear off the engine too.
Okay.
But the guy who bought my motor, he welded back on and has to have a problem. So.
Man, well that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you see the turbo?
Oh, is it through the headlight?
Yeah, it's a 94 millimeter.
Dude, this thing is insane. I love the single exit too.
Yeah. It was too loud, so we had to put a muffler on there. It was ear piercing.
So what's kind of the tuning process look like for this?
Right now, we're gonna pull the tune out and see what we got in there. Could be a stock tune, could be a Diablo tune, could be anything.
Okay.
So we just gotta see what's going on. What exactly did you guys do to it?
So it was El Chapo cam. We deleted MDS and VVT. It's got long tube headers with mid pipes. Still has downstreams. That's about it. Oh, do you mind holding that?
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've always been so intrigued as to how this works.
Yeah. Yeah, I use HP tuners.
Okay.
It's probably
what we went with.
One of the best platforms.
Really? In general, or just for like Mopars?
For, I would say, American cars.
Okay.
Domestic cars, yeah.
Would you say the majority of the work you do is tunes, or you do like mechanical stuff also?
No, just tuning.
Just tunes?
Yeah. But diagnostics come with that, so.
How long have you been doing it for?
9 years now.
Oh, wow, yeah. Nice.
Biggest thing is turn MDS off, and then add some airflow, fix the timing, take some fuel out, because cams, generally, they don't like. Stock cams are more efficient down low.
Okay.
Cams chop because they're inefficient down low.
Yeah.
So it needs less fuel. And also all the airflow codes, because it's gonna be higher or less vacuum, so the computer freaks out. Yeah, well, the MDS works off coolant temp. So once that reaches a certain threshold, it'll turn on.
Okay, gotcha.
So it runs good with it off.
Interesting. And about how long would you say like the entire tuning process is?
On these with a cam, probably 1.5 to 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we will let him work his magic, and then we'll come back with some updates. it showing anything?
Just normal stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. So the number one sign is how it makes the air and how it sounds when you're starting it. So it sounds like kind of like it's free spinning, like there's no plugs in it. That's how you know it's not. Timing's way off.
And so it still looks good, but you said that it looks a little fouled.
So,
and
yeah, it looks like it's wet and it's fouled slightly. So telltale sign.
the timing's off.
Yeah, we had the initial pop too when we first started. So
man,
all signs point to timing chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it do any damage starting it like that with the timing off, or?
It don't sound like it, but
If
these
you
motors
kept
are
doing
known. Yeah, they're known to touch piston. So
Okay.
the valve will touch a piston and break it.
So next step is really just taking it all apart,
It's
redoing
not far
the
off.
timing.
It's probably 2 or 3 teeth off.
Really?
So
Man. So even just 2 teeth would do that?
yeah, yeah.
All right, well, try to fix that timing, and then as soon as the timing's fixed, start it up. Something is now that hopefully it would run.
Yeah, then you can bring it over there.
Okay. I know this.
I took that thing apart like 5 times. Like,
That's how it goes.
every project.
Well, it's awesome that the tune's in there. Sweet. Awesome. Thanks again, man. I'll see you soon. So we're going to have to go through and undo all of the front end again to fix that. So I've actually got Rob and Tyler heading back over. Huge shout out to those guys. It is once again Thursday, so the night before this video drops, we are going to take this thing fully apart, fix the timing, and then hopefully try to start it up, and it should run. So I'm gonna have Cena come back once it is running just to kind of make sure everything's good to go, fine tune some things, but he was saying that the tune is in there. So once the timing is fixed, it should at least run, but we will get right back at it, and then we will come back once it is finished and try to start it up again. All right, so it's a little bit past midnight. We got this thing fully reassembled. So got the timing fixed, rechanged the oil. So we got new oil, new coolant, and yeah, I think we should be set. Is the battery reconnected? All right, fingers crossed. Here we go.
Could be a slung push rod, because slung push rod will act like it's got no compression on the cylinder too.
I don't think we were out enough to bend a push rod though. One tooth.
Yeah, but
One tooth won't bend a push rod.
you never know.
You never know. I'll give you, you never know.
Yeah. We do have a fat kingdom in here.
Okay, he tuned something out because we only got 3 codes. It's angry. So we don't have any codes that mean anything. You can hear the difference. It goes. The ones that are really fast, sounds like there's no compression on those cylinders. The ones that are slow are how it should sound. Okay. So listening to it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that doesn't make any sense for a V8.
Well, it's just the repetition's so fast you can't count each cylinder firing on. There's no way.
No, but you can though. It's only turning, what, 200 RPM? At most. And at 200 RPM, you're only getting 50 compression strokes per minute. Because only one cylinder fires at a time. Every cylinder has the 4 cycles, so you get a quarter of it at a time.
You need to pull the valve covers off.
Yep, that's next. Do we pull valve covers and check push rods, or do we
Yeah.
get a compression tester and just test compression to see where we're looking?
No, you're literally going through all that work to run a compression test, so you might as well just go ahead and pull the valve covers off too.
It ain't that deep. 1 plug per cylinder to do a compression test. But I mean, if we run the compression test and it comes back fine, we don't have to pull the valve covers. We know we've got good compression and it's a problem somewhere else.
And if it don't, then it's the push rods. And
But we'll know which side valve cover we need to take off because that side is significantly more of a pain than this side is.
Mm-hmm.
This is the easy side. That side, not so much.
Okay, so it is Friday, so the next day, as you all could see, we were still not able to get this thing to fire up. We do have a few possible things that we're gonna try to troubleshoot today. So that is kind of why we waited to post a video on Saturday rather than yesterday, because it is very likely that hopefully it just jumped a push rod. So I know that there's a chance one of the push rods could be bent, but you know, another sign of that could be a jumped push rod. So what we're gonna do today is test the compression, and then depending on how that turns out, we will take off the valve covers and everything and inspect those push rods. And I'm hoping that, you know, one or a few of those push rods are just out of place. We can realign them and then fire it up again. But yeah, definitely a bummer. This is, you know, one of the realities of these car builds. But, you know, we're gonna get this thing fixed up, hopefully still today. If not, then, you know, hopefully next week. We got the timing all set, so that is no longer an issue.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but it's the nature of these things. These are really complex systems. There's a lot of parts, a lot of moving parts, as they say. But it's like a murder mystery. Like,
Yeah,
you just gotta like put together all the facts. You gotta rule things out.
Take all of the symptoms, all of the clues, and kind of just go from there.
And what I love so much about this, though, is the community, all of you helping us dive through this stuff. Like, I don't know how many times you've saved us by saying, hey, go check this, go check your grounds, clean this. You might want to think about that. So
we'll see. We'll see if we can get to the bottom of it by today's video. If not, let us know, any of you who have some experience with this kind of stuff, if you have any other possible, you know, symptoms or culprits for, you know, what could be causing this thing. So let's go get to it. We'll start with this compression test, and then, yeah, depending on how that goes, check the push rods, and we'll just kind of go from there. So we're starting up here with this first cylinder.
Yeah, start with cylinder 1.
So you take the spark plug out.
Yeah. Coil pack first, then spark plug, then you insert your tool. All right.
Let's see what we got.
A spark plug.
Is that one that fouled a little bit too? A lot of fuel?
Yeah, a lot of fuel. But yeah, that's a lot of fuel. Let me get a napkin. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. Making sure it's just fuel on there.
And not what else?
Just like, you know, silver or anything crazy. I like to pull all injectors and pull all coil pack. There's probably a setting in the ECM that you can probably do to cut everything off, but it's just as easy just to unplug everything. And this keeps it from firing while we're doing the compression test. Keeps it from doing anything really.
Okay.
And if you see all this wetness right here, that's just from some oil that we spilled when we were filling it. So
Yeah.
nothing to worry about there.
Just the results of a long night. And this goes on here. Just a normal pressure fitting there. And some of them have a hook, but mine does not.
So we should see anywhere from 150 to 190. That's good. And then anything under 120 is signs that there's some sort of problem going on. We'll try to get this done and I guess just check each individual cylinder. All right, so let's try this first one out. Right at about 150.
Okay. So that one's good.
Yeah, so now we just work our way down and do
Yes.
this, all 8 of these.
Yeah.
And then if the compression is good on all of these,
It's not. It
Hopefully
can't be.
not,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, hopefully we'll find something here, honestly, but if we don't, dude, I don't even know, man.
taking it back apart, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'd have to, because at that point, it's compression based. It's got to be.
Yeah.
The way it sounds is different. So.
All right, we'll try the next one.
Put this plug back.
150. All right, number 3. Wow. It's reading 0.
Yeah, there's our issue. I don't know why, but that's our issue. It has 0 compression right there. Let's try it. Maybe I'm missing something. Nah, there's some pressure in there. It's just not forcing it through. Let me try it again. All right, just hold it just like this so it's the straightest. There's no kinks in it.
0.
Okay. There's definitely pressure in there. You can hear it. You hear it as I'm loosening this?
Yeah, I can. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but yeah, I hear that.
I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna look at the hole, make sure there's no blockages, make sure everything's working how it should. And if everything looks good, then we know we gotta take the valve cover off and look inside here. Our O-ring's good. There's no blockages. Let's try it one more time.
So then what we can do is take off the valve cover, inspect that. If it is something with the push rod,
rods.
then we don't even have to worry about this side yet. We'll just try to do that.
Do
and
that
if it's still,
and then see. Yep.
come.
Bingo.
0.
All right, we're tearing her apart.
Come. Let's do
No
it.
sense to keep it going.
All right, moment of truth. So Rob has this pretty much fully disassembled, so we're about ready to take off this valve cover. And best case scenario is a push rod out of place.
Yeah, best case scenario.
Worst case scenario,
We don't see anything.
all right.
That's the worst case. Come on, baby. Give me something good. All right, well, give me the valve cover first. Ooh. Bing bong.
What?
Push rod, not seated.
Really?
Yeah, one right here is not seated. It's barely in there. And that's on the cylinder we had a problem with fire.
I'm just holding my breath right now. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just that one, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
This one back here popped as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's out. I'm not sure why. Let me check the rest of them in that same position. Yeah, that one's in. That one's in. So yeah, we found our problem. These guys. This one here on the intake side, I believe. Yes. So this is an intake push rod. I stand corrected earlier. Each cylinder does have.
All right, well, that's good. So far, at least. Here we go. Fingers crossed, y'all. Hopefully, we can get this thing to run. Better.
Check the other side too.
Compression test for the side now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna do a compression test. There's really no point. I'm gonna just pull the valve cover.
Okay.
Really, I mean.
It did seem a little better though.
Yeah, for a second, and then it went. It does turn over different now, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to call Cena back out here if I do this, and that side's fine. It could be just something's not right.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll take this valve cover off, inspect those push rods, and go from there. Well, we took off that other valve cover. All of those push rods looked good. So now what we're trying to do is see if we have any kind of codes. Because, yeah, so you're positive all those other push rods were good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were all on.
We turned the motor.
Moving. The lifters are doing what they should. The valves are opening and closing. Blend door's doing that. Oil pressure sensor, cylinder one. That's the cylinder cuts. Oh yeah. Now we'll just put it back together and see what she does.
So we just got that other valve cover installed. We disconnected the battery, so we just did a hard reset. You know, we checked the codes, wasn't really throwing anything. So I guess that we're just gonna try to start it again. It was sounding better. So maybe it's just something where, you know, originally when the timing was off, I don't know, stored something in there. So even when the timing was corrected, it was still misreading. It's kind of our last shot for today before, you know, we have to really do some deep troubleshooting. So let's see if we can get this thing to go. Battery is reconnected, and let's see if we can get anything different.
Just giving it a little bit of gas. Something's not right though. I don't know.
Well, I think this is where we are gonna have to call it for today. So, you know, we tried to give it everything we had to get this thing running for today's video. You know, made some good progress. We fixed some things that were wrong. We have another tuning appointment for this Wednesday. So we're gonna have Cena come back over, do some more diagnostics. So yeah, if any of you have any suggestions, anything we should look for, it wasn't throwing any crank or cam sensor codes. Just the VVT, which he did say was removed. You know, if all else, we'll just have to wait until Wednesday for him to come back out because, you know, he's really the expert that can take a look into what the car is reading. Dang it, big bummer. But, you know, once again, we will get this thing going. We will get it running soon. So I guess we will call it here, but thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you being here, especially since you made it this far. And make sure you are staying tuned for our next Charger video. So you can see that we got the 26s off finally. So we are doing quite a bit of work with this thing. Coilovers, new wheels, brakes, and a few other things. So we're gonna have the exterior pretty much set. So stay tuned for our Tuesday Charger upload and stay tuned for our next Friday Jeep video, which hopefully by then we can make some really good progress and get this thing out on the road. We'll get it, I know we will. We always do. So thank you all again. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you guys this upcoming Tuesday.